Hello and welcome back. Hello. Right, I actually have no idea where we got in this game, so let's just load it up and see where we were. But I think we just completed a planet and then we had to go somewhere. That was very loud. If you can't hear me, let me know, by the way. I've set everything up since I was last here. That's very loud, though. Ooh, let's go here. So we solved the puzzle and the people turned up and said, come in. Ah, yeah, it must be where we got to.
We have unexpected guests.
Man, alien thing. Can't remember why we're even on this planet. So we'll get there, we'll work that. Okay, the door thing there. Floating alien blobs. And a passage. Oh, this was this planet that kept trying to kill us as well.
Not speak. Our master is here.
Can you not see that we are superseded?
Yeah, so we got through the drone door. And then these people turned up.
Greetings. Please do not be alarmed. Our intentions are peaceful.
Visitors are not shunned. Who are you?
I am Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise.
I am Captain Picard of the USS Enterprise. I represent the United Federation of Planets. How did you get here? We detected no other ships in the system.
We have always been here. We are the caretakers of this planet.
Caretakers? We thought this planet was abandoned long ago.
We are the descendants of those who survived the Civil War.
Okay, so there's aliens on this planet? Could be the Chodak.
You have heard of us. What is the purpose of your visit?
Ooh, voting time. We cannot divulge the purpose of our visit. That seems a bit stupid since we've been looking for them for like how many times I streamed this. We're trying to find out why two fleets invaded Federation space. That's true. Second, actually, they're both true, but this makes more sense. I'm going with that, Tom. That sounds good.
We are trying to find out why two fleets have invaded Federation space.
Whose fleets are they?
I mean, it's a...
One fleet is Romulan. The other fleet belongs to a civilization we have never encountered before.
Their aim is not conquest?
They only attacked when they ran directly into our defenses. Their goal appears to be in the unexplored space beyond the Federation.
So, what do you hope to find here, when these fleets are on the other side of the Federation?
Good question.
The evidence we have found so far indicates that they are seeking an ancient weapon, possibly built by your ancestors.
Oh yeah, that was it. So we found this sort of Romulans and this other race we don't know shooting through Federation space, pretending to attack, then running off. And then we found there's a massive Chodak weapon in the history, which maybe they want. And then we went in the opposite direction to this planet because we found a Chodak artifact pointing this way on by sheer blind luck, basically. So I think I now know where we are, which is better.
In my pupil stage, I heard tales of a device built eons ago. These legends claimed that the device gave our ancestors almost godlike powers. Now suppose such a device truly exists. What makes your Federation worthy to possess it?
I don't think the Federation probably should possess it if it's godlike. Last thing we streamed was Indiana Jones, and that went badly. You only want to prevent such a powerful device from falling into the wrong hands. Federation is dedicated to peace and justice. Evening. Corrada. Corrada? Ah, hi Dave Cole. So which one do we do? We want godlike power to... I mean, I think the Federation doesn't really need it. If that is like such a rubbish answer, we should... But this one's really really crappy done, because this one's like saying, "Oh, we're dedicated to peace, so we'll be the good guys if you give us all the power." Where actually we're just like, nah, we just don't want bad people to have it. I'll go with that one.
We only want to prevent such a powerful device from falling into the wrong hands.
I mean, he would be good to add. We don't actually want it, but
Yes, that would unfalsely be a calamity.
unfalsely.
Do you know where the main computer center is? We found a remote terminal, but the data link was damaged.
There is a working computer in the Hall of Records, but we do not have the proper encryption rod to access the data.
That's too soon. Democracies never elect bad people. I'm trying to think. Federation generally seem to have good people, though. I can't think. And it depends whether you believe. Yes, like Picard, they kind of got bad people, didn't they? Because the Romulans were basically running it. So yeah, let's not elect bad people. Tell me more about this encryption rod. We obtained this rod at the Chudok site on Fridge. That's where we randomly found the thing, wasn't it? We've not found some rods, but the Hall of Records would seem an excellent place to begin. Well, let's... Admiral Rest from Star Trek. I can't remember what happens in that Star Trek movie. Second movie reboot. I mean, the second movie reboot movie was just terrible. It was like, this isn't Wrath of Khan, but it is. Cold War in space. Oh, is that the undiscovered country? Star Trek 6. I'm gonna say we found one. Yeah, oh, I do know. Yeah, mainly yeah, there were bad guys who were trying to cause, didn't want peace. Okay, right, I should click on something. I'm gonna go for this because I'm an idiot.
We obtained this rod at a Chodak site on Phrygius. Would this be useful?
That rod is an illegal programmable device used by spies and saboteurs. Give it to me, and give me your weapons.
Okay, that was a bad choice. If you insist on using force, we will not respond in kind. Oh, sorry, we'll respond in kind. I hope that will not be necessary. Whereas no need for that. I'm sure we can reach an agreement. They are both terrible, terrible answers.
If you insist on using force, we will respond in kind. I hope that will not be necessary.
Your phased energy weapons are ineffective against our personal defense shells.
I mean, that would be a good answer. I am a Shakespearean actor. Why the am I talking about the Chodak's rod with a jelly bean in a wheelchair? Feels slightly rude, but it certainly would have been more interesting than two identical options which are both offensive.
Take them.
Should we kill them, sir?
Unnecessary. Set compulsors to non-lethal.
Data, why did... We shot first! I mean, that was useless.
These creatures have brought us that which we seek. With this rod, we can access the files in the main computer. Revive them and take them with us, but use the ocular inhibitor on them first.
Oh, okay. That's... That feels like I had to say stupid. But why did they shoot? Oh, hi, Rishi. Yeah, that went badly, but I'm not going to reload because I feel... That felt like the kind of screw up that should happen. I wonder if they're that other race we don't know. I mean, I can't see it. Yeah, but you know, there's two races and we don't know who they are, so maybe they're... Because there was a Romulan ship down here as well, wasn't there? No. So there was Romulan and Garidian. There was a Romulan we found here.
Turn off the security system.
There's 2 fleets flying for Federation space, and one of them was unknown, so it could be those guys.
I thought I had. There must be.
You imbecile. You will never pass your 5th challenge.
Is that the penitent man will not pass? Or...
Allow me to rectify my peers' incompetence.
Permission granted. Give him the security rod, Optimator 1.
Yes, sir.
Darth Vader?
He must have gotten through. Let's go. Send the prisoners first.
This way, you. Move along.
Wait, how can Geordie not see? How can you use an ocular inhibitor on a person without eyes?
Watch the stairs.
Shh.
Optimator 2 is dead, sir.
Here we are. Reverse the ocular inhibitor.
Oh, at least we get to see again.
Oh, let me introduce myself properly. I am Admiral Broadnack, Master of the 9 Challenges, bearer of the 15th shell of the Chodak Empire, Commander-in-Chief of the Chodak Starfleet. Thank you for saving me a great deal of time.
Yeah, if it was a piece of cloth, it'd be brilliant. I love the font on its interface.
Computer, search subject. Unity device. Transfer and erase chart 45 NXD. Now, play the Unity device file for our guests.
From the time the first Chodak grub made his fateful journey to the beauty and freedom of a new shell, to the first Chodak in space, to the building of our great empire, no achievement compares to the creation of the Unity device, the culmination of 650 years of research, development, and construction. The Unity device opens up the path to a bright and happy future for all Chodaks.
It's really quite simple. We de-randomize a quanta of subspace. The resulting predictability is then cascaded to a usable volume with a positive feedback loop. At that point, the hyperwarp accelerator speeds this quanta all the way to warp 17. At that point, of course, the quanta is exactly as large as the universe. It then takes only a minute change in subspace to affect a large and predictable change in real space.
The Unity device is already being used to make the universe a better place for Chodaks. It has pacified regions of the Empire facing civil unrest. It has prompted many other races out of ignorance and into full second-class membership in the Empire. The Unity device, newest wonder of the universe, paving the way to a better and brighter future.
That was odd.
Such power, and it was thrown away. Ages ago, a group of rebellious scientists sent it into the future, claiming it should only be used for celestial engineering. Now the time of its return is near.
That was just, that if I had a highlight button on my pad, I would. That was one of the most amazing, surreal parts of this game ever. I think yeah, that was wonderful, optimistic propaganda, lovely. Yeah, David, I'm not buying the Jeremy Corbyn. Yeah, it was funny in your head, but thanks for joining. Thanks for trying. It's funnier than anything I come up with.
With the ancient star charts from this computer, we can pinpoint exactly when and where the Unity device will reappear.
Cool.
Goodbye. I feel that in the short time we have been together, I have grown almost fond of your species. We will meet again soon. perhaps your Federation will qualify for second-class membership in the new Chodak Empire.
So many jokes I can make right now. And I won't. Because I'm not going to punish you like that. Okay, that could have gone worse. Oh, he left us here.
It looks like the Chodak have left.
The Chodak took the isolinear rod and rod programmer with them.
It didn't work. The panel must have malfunctioned. It's still active even though the rod has been removed.
Hi, Jamie. You missed the best infomercial ever. If you just get, you have to rewind. It was alien
I'm not
infomercials.
sure what it is.
Sheet of metal, wire loop. Okay, I mean, I want to bet I don't use this. In
I
whole.
can't make it work with.
So clearly for ejection. Oh, you saw it. Good. Right, can we... Ooh, access code. Sensitive description contains the text of a letter written by Celestial Engineer Khan Bornal. Used as evidence in treason case. The Great Treachery. Yeah, view. Is a crowning achievement. It should be used to advance our knowledge of the universe. Instead, the military and bureaucratic arms of the government have usurped the use of the device. Yep. Get the well. I think we kind of have the Star Shot. In addition to the moral issues hotly debated in our thens, whatever they are, the new evidence suggests that using the device in this way undermines the stability of space-time. That's bad. Okay, I get that's bad. Every day time the device is used, we alter reality. New fissures appear in the time continuum. Yep. Our pleas for restraint have fallen on deaf ears by the drums of conquest. It is our responsibility as scientists and celestial engineers to take action. We must safeguard the future of the universe. Right, so that's that. That was oh, so all these things are stuff. So, can we get the chart?
There's no way to restore the chart.
Hi Ed. So you may have missed that infomercial which I was just talking about to Jamie about, which was fantastic. Public relations. Oh, do we repeat it? Probably not. I have to rewind that exhibit. That's what I just read, wasn't it? Yeah. So final message.
My fellow Chodak, I represent a group of concerned scientists who have seized control of the Unity device to prevent further abuse of its powers. Many of you will doubt our motives, but what we do for the Chodak race. We shall not judge our bureaucrats and admirals too harshly, though their acts threaten the existence of the universe itself. Their minds were insufficient to grasp the danger they caused. We are taking the device to a place in time where they will never be able to reach it.
I mean, that's quite a let-off. You're going to destroy the universe, but you didn't understand. It's fine, we're cool. You just voted for Donald Trump.
Every 456,000 Balchaks, the device will reappear in the normal space-time continuum. Once the Chodak race has developed the necessary intelligence and wisdom, it can reclaim the device. Gut Gimlash out.
Yeah, it's an assumption that people get smarter over time. Not sure that's true. A communique. Great treachery of the device, disappearance, ruling council. Reports from a sector confirm our worst fears. The Unity device is gone. The traitor Cabal scientists have sent it to the future. So we cannot build another device. Well, that's rubbish. The recommendation of the council is we simply wait for its return. After all, the Chodak Empire will survive without it. Meanwhile, the gang of traitors responsible will be rounded up. Yeah, maybe we have to go into the future. Right, I haven't found anything useful there. I still think I should use that paperclip at some point. Lots of rooms. I'm going to save. Just because I've too much dialogue to get there. Ooh, 23. Can't count. Use door, use obelisk.
It didn't work.
That's probably quite reasonable.
It didn't work.
That's not so reasonable.
It is a stone pinnacle which extends upward through the floor.
I mean, I think they were trying to maintain the Empire, and the Empire fell apart because they were
The
conceited.
device has not yet reappeared. We may still be able to find it before the Chodak or the Romulans do.
Yeah, but we don't know where we're going, Data. Stating the obvious.
I do not believe that.
Oh, we found that you could fast walk, didn't we? Woo! Okay, that doesn't help.
Why the delay, Optimator 1?
Sir, the security rod is stuck in the panel.
Good thing I got a paperclip.
We must leave now.
But...
Now.
Yes, sir.
There's the dead Optimator, there's stairs, and that's the obelisk we just came from. He looks like Pizza the Hut. Just putting that out there. Right, walk to dead Optimator.
This Chodak may still be alive. That is unnecessary.
Yeah, I didn't think a medkit would work. He does look tasty.
He is severely injured. I might be able to synthesize a stimulant to bring him back to consciousness.
Do you do that, Data? How? Oh, it just appeared in my inventory.
I see no...
On Data.
What happened?
Your master left you behind.
How long ago did they leave?
A few minutes.
Then they should be clear. Do you have a security rod? You will need one to turn off the security systems. The code is 3 Lambda Delta.
They're very helpful. 3 Lambda Delta. We better remember that.
The rod is... It is a control... 3 Lambda Delta. It is a control panel. I do not believe that will...
Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Examine panel.
I do not believe...
What am I even looking at?
It is a diagram.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting to get from that.
The buttons appear to control the status of security systems in different parts of the sector.
I mean, yeah, the fact that someone was having fun with that, weren't they? Paperclip. And they spoke ancient Greek. That's a good point. We were making fun of someone speaking Greek earlier, actually. Okay, that looks far too easy, but I'm going to go with that.
The rod is stuck.
How could we possibly solve that at this point in the game?
It is a control panel. It is a control panel.
Yeah, and it's a very small hole. Okay, so we're just leaving them for dead.
Thank you, human. Farewell.
Not sure why they're helping us.
I do not believe that.
What's up here? What's the stairs over there? Oh, there's a way out over here. Ooh.
The device is part of the Chodak Optimator's protective shell.
That could be useful.
No unusual reading. The device is part of the
Anything else in this room? Walk to light.
The light is too dim to be in a...
Right. So we go around here. So this is the way we just couldn't see, isn't it? Walk to hall. That's where we came from. Very empty rooms though. I wonder if the whole point is... I wonder if we bypassed a load of puzzles we'd have to do on our own. It looks like a panel, but we can't do anything on there. Colostrum, that's just the guy's name. Walk to panel. Select destination. Ooh.
I do not believe that.
I may have just killed everyone.
The transporter panel is indicating a malfunction.
Have I just killed everyone? That would be...
Transporter panel is...
That would have been embarrassing.
I do not believe that will work.
I mean...
I do not believe... I do not believe...
Yeah, I think I've just killed my crew. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good thing to play with.
A transporter malfunction occurred.
I'm not surprised. I don't think this transporter is very reliable.
Yeah, it's sometimes I think we just reuse it. Reuse sounds because I think we would. I'm not convinced there's anything we could do here.
This device is consistent with advanced transporter theory. The device appears to be fully operational.
If we had a Tuvix, that would, you know, be up for a lot of debate. Yeah, we don't seem to get. I think this is going the wrong way. I might be wrong. I think there was like a load of puzzles we skipped by being phasered. What? Someone turned all the stuff back on, didn't they? Oh, that's useless. Yeah, dude, just stop walking into it. I don't have a phaser, so...
It's a directed energy weapon or something.
Maybe. But it wasn't when we came in here. When did I save? I think I saved before I started wandering off. I haven't found anything coming this way, have I? So... let's go and load, because... okay. So we did all that, and we go through here. Chat to this guy who gives us the password, and then we can turn off all the security
Why the
systems.
delay? Sir, this... Now.
Right. So quick when you do the same thing again. Use tricle. I might have to use data for this.
I don't know what...
Yeah.
I require more data. This Chodak may... He is severe. I might be able to...
Right. So we're back to where we were. It gives us the
What
Greek.
happened?
Your master...
Then they
Right, okay. And now we can use the security panel. So I don't think the other way is worthwhile. It's clearly the way we came.
I see no way. I see no...
Oh. Wire loop with a hole.
It is a control... 3 lamps. It is a control...
Right.
It is a control... I do not believe that.
See if it turns on when I
It is
remove
a
it.
control pack.
Wire loop into hole.
It is a control...
And then see if it resets it.
It is a control panel.
I get it's a control panel. It stays off. Okay. So Tom's idea of it's because I removed it was not the answer. He just didn't like us wandering around up there.
I do not believe that.
I mean, I definitely want to go this way, but I want to get some for Chodak bits as
I do
well.
not believe that.
So let's go get the Chodak bits. So it's definitely off now, isn't it?
I do not believe...
Feels like the kind of puzzle you could possibly solve. Yeah, I mean, I think the transporter was like a puzzle that wasn't going to help us, but can't walk to that door though.
I cannot find any...
Okay, maybe we were going the right way.
I do not believe that will work.
There's a terrace. Can walk up those stairs, right? Yep. Why can't we walk up there?
Thank you, human.
So we turned off all the security. Maybe we are meant to go the way we came. It's kind of weird that that's a terrace.
The Chodak used this door to escape.
Yeah, and I want to use it as well, and it's like a small distance up there. But apparently, we're too short to climb up there. What's the terrace? It says stairs a moment ago. But the Chodak went in there and went out there, so I'm guessing if anyone's got any better ideas than me, go for them. I am struggling. Terrace, stairs. I mean, I'm going to save there because we know that that's a good place. Oh, they're the stairs. Maybe it's just we saw the stairs on the other side. Ah. That definitely has reset.
I can't make... It's a control panel.
See, that says everything's off now.
It's jammed. It's a control... It didn't work.
Let's go back out there and let's hope. Let's hope I don't have to solve this. That's green. Stayed off. true, turning it all off is... could be what's gone wrong. Because I turned it off the teleporter. Because it says this is working fine. And he doesn't know it's a teleporter yet. So like they're ignoring it. Select destination. So it starts on middle.
This panel's showing a... This...
So is this changing? It is, isn't it? Okay, so bottom left, top right.
Somewhere in the
I'm lucky I got you back. They don't seem to have come back. Bit weird they didn't come back.
This panel's showing a...
Ooh. Subject in temporal loop.
There was a malfunction somewhere.
Lucky to get you back.
It didn't work.
If I just leave, do you think they're going to appear magically? Okay. That's... Okay. Lucky to get you back, but they haven't appeared this time. And this is going to... I wonder if the shell fragment with this is a good idea.
I can't make it work with that.
God, that was Rascals, wasn't it, that episode?
There seems to be an energy buildup behind the lens. It's a piece of thin... I think it's more than... I can't make... I can't make... These lights seem to be passive sensors. They must be part of the security system. It's a directed energy weapon of some kind.
But I don't have any phasers.
Seem to be passive sensors. I can't make... No unusual
I mean, I'm just going to die if I walk forward, aren't I? Ha, maybe jump.
Admiral's log, stardate 47195.3.
Right. That was a total mess up. But at least I have my whole crew back. And that's turned on.
It did not work.
This is science guy, isn't he? Or is he a medic?
It's some kind of weapon. I think they're...
Oh, maybe you just do what Tom said and just try...
I don't think we...
Try just turning one thing off? But it's a bit hard to work out what the map's representing.
Not much good.
Do any of these rooms look familiar? Not really. So we're currently somewhere. We go for a room. Go back. I mean, go through. We go through that next room. Get obelisk. So, does it look like any of the rooms we've been in? Because this has got like stairs up on either side, hasn't it?
Not much good, I'm afraid.
You think we're in the bottom left? So let's turn those off. Because I think we'll see how that works.
I can't get it.
I don't need to get it out right now.
It's a control.
How do I walk away? Exit panel where? Because the other thing is, does this door now work?
Good,
You are useless.
I do not believe that will...
So the door still doesn't work. You think we Chodex them directly above? I went for those three. That's definitely on. What is this?
I do not believe...
So if you're right, Tom, these are rooms.
I do not believe...
Flipping it should work, and then we can narrow it down from there. Yeah. Will it stay off if I come out and go in again? Okay, so you only get one attempt. Okay, so it's one of these. I still figure out a way through in one loop. True, don't see you able to come back. It must be. It feels like you just phase the sensors or something, but. Or this shell fragment might be important because the shell survived a blast. So, oh, I think I had that one, and that one, didn't I? Okay. So it's not that one. Right, so we now... So it's got to be... Yeah, I could go that. Otherwise it's top right, but I think it must be that. Okay. Right. So that means bottom left, which means that would be bottom right. Okay. We might, of course, now go and find some other fun things to kill us. Let's hope we can transport them and beam them back. So if you just click it. Click again. They're not there. And I think that said they came back last time. No, but it's not giving an error. That says the terminal's offline. G2's offline.
The transporter panel is indicating a malfunction.
Router failure on top right. Oh, that's it. So when you click on that, it does something.
A transporter malfunction occurred. The design of this device is consistent.
So it's fully operational. I mean, I think beaming up your mates is just not the brightest idea. Right. Okay, let's just try going through them in order again. See, that says G8 offline.
The transporter panel is...
Router failure. So we might have to fix a router, but I haven't found a router.
The transporter panel is...
This is weird. Assertion error.
I do not believe... I do not believe...
Wow. So we tried every option, I think.
The transporter panel... The panel controls a transport...
It might not be need to go through in one loop, but I'm surprised. I mean, it clearly doesn't need to mind I've lost 3 people. Select this.
I do not believe...
I mean, you might not be able to do it all in one go. What was selected, it was bottom left. And it doesn't work this time. I can give it another go, and I'll give it one last go. And for LaForge, it just seemed to bug out.
The transporter panel is...
Router failure.
A transporter...
So yeah, it just keeps malfunctioning. Yeah, that's the hall. That's the way we came, I guess. Ooh, so there's an exit there, and there's an... What's that there? So there's a walk symbol there. Maybe it's just because you can walk behind it. And now that's back on. Stay on. See, I don't think we can get back now. Could well be the time thing, yeah. It says they're stuck in a temporal loop. See, that's weird. You click that. I mean, is that just an animation, or is that? Can I?
The tricorder scan did not provide.
Oh, it's a timer, a button, a display. I wonder if they come back just randomly after a set amount of time. I don't know. I haven't found any other exits. That doesn't mean there isn't one. Oh, see, that's running itself. I wonder if it's something like this is time and this is location, but
the transporter panel.
So they started on middle, I thought. But see, that just goes down and then tricks up again. I'm gonna look this up because this has completely got me stumped. I have no idea what mission we're on though.
The transporter panel is indicating a malfunction.
Yeah, but it exited the panel for me. Which...
I do not believe...
Ah! Subject in temporal loop. But what? Oh no, that just stays up.
I do not believe...
So I can do it. Pull that down. That exits automatically.
A transporter malfunction occurred.
Right, find on this page. Not gonna help, isn't it? Paperclip. No, it's a paperclip. Shell frag. Okay, there's no shell fragment either. Did they play the same game? Final method, communicate, exit panel. Shoot the 3 sensors. Well, we can't do that. Okay. View exhibit. Read the final article. Read the communicate. Exit. Walk down the stairs. Shoot the 3 sensors. Walk up the stairs. Yeah, well, we couldn't do that. Walk left and up to use the panel. Click the middle button on the top left. The right button on the... Okay, so it's giving me some buttons to push. Click the middle button on the top, on the left side, yep. And the right button on the top. Click the gauge bar.
I do not believe that will work. I do not believe that. I do not believe...
Ah, so then you click the timer, then exit, and then walk to where they were standing. hadn't thought about that. It kind of makes sense, I guess. The timer was it goes off after the timer, but that was not... I couldn't get that. And this is where we were before, wasn't it? I mean, they obviously did it a different way as well. Don't get that. Can I actually get out? It's that train's in the way. Do I want to talk to the drone?
It didn't work.
Oh, there's a passage as well. What, you walk to the passage. Walk, come on, I can see the passage. It's behind the drone. You're not telling me the drone's blocking. Like if I move it, the drone is in the way of the passage. How did I blew this whole thing up as well.
No unusual. It's no good. No unusual.
So apparently,
it's no good.
Can't do it whilst the drone's moving. The drone is not moving. So if I right click, it seems to momentarily... Why are you going over there?
There's nothing out of the...
Do I need to leave and come back? New shelf for the alien. I mean, at this point, can I just beam out? No. Well, we still haven't found the location we want, have we? That could be awkward, but I think... Maybe that's why the drone's blocking the door, is we need something, we haven't got it? I mean, the drone isn't blocking the door, it's nowhere near the door's behind it. Frustrating. Let's see what this says, see if it just says... Okay, walk to where your team's standing. Tricord the list in the back room. Beam up. Oh, you should be able to beam up now. Don't think we've gone back in time. I think. So, shoot sensors, walk through quickly. Do, quickly exit, stand, walk to landing area. Oh, so I meant to just walk to the landing area, so... Yeah, so I should just be able to get out, unless... I suppose, unless we missed something we just pick up. I mean... This drone... I don't think this drone's meant to be doing anything.
Fascinating.
Yeah, let's see if there was something... we don't have the chart, but these people do have the charts. So that might be why. No, I mean, if you have the chart, it says you can, the walkthrough I just found just says you do what we did and you just immediately leave. Select destination. No, so just find something that works and then we can go back.
The transporter panel. I do not believe.
What? I've completely broken it now, haven't I?
Admiral's log.
Oh, okay.
47.
Maybe I went back in time. That did not go well, did it? Chodak security panel. This is hilarious in its own little way. Oh, I may get there. Security panel. Yeah, so everyone else doesn't do it the way we did it. They don't say you have the isolinear rod. I mean, we can go back and do that. Shoot all the truck. We don't have that. Maybe we select broad. I mean, I don't know how we're meant to know. That 10. Okay, that's going to kill us. Let's try giving the shell fragment to this dude. See if that helps.
He'll be fine.
Wait, that doesn't work. Okay.
It appears. I cannot use. It appears.
Right, and then we can go through, and what they're saying is go to a teleport room, far right, upper road, and central button. Press the timer and running over. And then we should be able to leave. But I wonder it's because we don't have that map. In which case we may just have to... So that definitely works. I wonder if that is a non-puzzle in its own way. Or maybe we should have turned off more security systems, because at the end of the day I don't know. We only turned off for one, didn't we? we blew up all the drones. Right, so they say put us to the far right here, middle here. Start the timer, exit panel, and then run to these guys. And we could all die. Or ice cream, that'd be good. Yeah, that killed us. Because we're not there to fix it.
Admiral's log.
I don't get this. Really don't get this.
No unusual.
Yeah, I mean, that's true actually. But we don't know. And that got us out before.
It appears to be a...
I mean, I kind of surprised, given that
It did not work.
this door over here.
No unusual The controls are destroyed.
Yeah, but I mean, once I recovered all of them as well, didn't I? Oh! Didn't notice that was back on. Oh well. It's fine. He'll come back to life.
I do not...
And we've done this. We've done all this. So this is a circle and a gap.
It is a control.
I mean, we can always reload and use an FAQ, but I want to do it my way. So that's a circle with... not very convincing, are they? I mean... anything could be anything. I feel cheating to go out and do it another way, but I can't... does this game dead end you? That's still off. I mean, the FAQ says to shoot the sensors, which kind of worked out. I mean, the challenge may have been just to get the Chodak to talk. Maybe I shouldn't try and do every one at once. So they say do left there. Oh, the card's still down. Oh.
The transporter panel is indicating a...
Select the first button on the right. Oh, first button on the right from the upper row, and the central button on the column on the left. From the right. Okay. Well, that probably hasn't helped the last few times. I think I got that confused. I think I may have just killed them as well. But yes, I think I was misreading that because I changed to FAQ. Yeah, I think I've killed them.
We should not leave without... We should not...
Okay. Okay, so at least I know what I got wrong the last time. Not that I have any idea how I'm meant to work out this puzzle, other than just trying everything.
The transporter panel is...
I wonder if this is from where to where, but...
The transporter panel...
I have no idea. Subject in temporal loop. Huzzah! I'm just going to load again because I've taken out 2 people and they're dead, and I worked out one thing in that run. I mean, we did get through, and then we got stopped by a silly robot. So, I mean, that repeats. All the security should be off now. So we're doing all security off rather than just the room, because I'm pretty sure the first time I managed to get him back for the first time, so I still haven't worked out what's going on with that. So right, I'm going to read this. It's top, right, middle, middle. Select the first button from the right on the upper row and then the central button on the left. No hint of a failure. Slight delay. Okay. Is the drawing. The drone is blocking the passage.
I'd bet not, dude.
Why not talk to the drone?
That won't.
It didn't. It's no good.
The drone's clearly not moving.
I can't make... It didn't.
Okay. Ooh, ooh. That's clearly... Ooh, walk to passage. I don't have a phaser. The guys took it off me. I mean, look, I'm clicking on the exit and it's just... I'm going to Google for drone drop blocking exit final Unity. Nope. No, I mean, that just gives you nothing, which makes you think nobody's done it. Everyone seems to do it the way where you don't screw up, which I wonder is because people just reload. Which makes you think maybe we should just reload at this point, because I have no idea how to resolve this otherwise. Because we're literally where we need to be, and it's not letting us out. See you, Ed. So, I have no better idea. That's really infuriating. Okay, we are back where we were an hour 20 ago. But anyway, we can do it super fast. Maybe. It's weird that none of the FAQs even tell you what to do.
I see.
Our
Greetings.
Visitors are...
I am Captain...
We have...
Caretaker.
We are...
You are...
You have heard.
We are trying to...
Whose fleet?
One...
Their aid.
They only...
So,
The evidence...
in my pupils.
We only want...
Yes.
Do you know where the...
There is...
Let's go to the Hall of
We have
Records.
not found any such rods, but this...
The historical archives are stored in a...
We have expertise...
It is not unworthy of a try.
I am familiar with all...
Yes.
Thank you. It did not work.
I mean, in some ways, I'm not surprised no one's tried doing that, because it's the kind of thing that I would just go, oh, I probably shouldn't have got everyone caught and shot.
Please step this way.
Tell me more.
It was once the administrative headquarters of a great civilization. After the Civil War, the planet...
But your ancestors were left behind.
No? What do you mean?
He means yes.
Oh yes, that's what I mean. We are the caretakers. Our ancestors were left behind to take...
Our ancestors stayed to maintain the world until the
But it never happened.
We are a patient race.
The time is nearly at hand.
Fascinating.
I do actually want to hear them, but I'm kind of done with hearing about them. Don't get why we couldn't see this first time. Yeah, well, last time we did this blindfolded. Well, optical inhibitors. But yeah.
Please follow.
Oh, going a different way? Oh yeah, it was this way, wasn't it? I'm going the wrong way. Haha. I can't remember, it's only 2 minutes ago. Right. So,
I am not sure you realize what an incredible
The question reveals the questioner. Ask.
What happened to the Chodak Empire? It seems to have vanished overnight. Surely a civil war couldn't have destroyed such a vast empire so quickly and completely.
A small group of Chodak dissidents managed to remove the basis of Chodak power. With this restraint gone, the second-class races of the Empire joined in rebellion. Wanton destruction of everything Chodak followed.
What was the basis of Chodak power? A weapon?
Not a weapon, although it could be used as one. Rather... I thought I ordered you to turn off the security system.
I thought I had. There must be...
You imbecile! You will never pass your 5th challenge.
Allow me to rectify my peer's incompetence.
Permission granted. Give him the security rod, Optimator 1.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Still don't know why this bit falls off. So they must use a different rod for that.
He must have gotten through. Let's go.
Follow me, please.
Hurry. The system may rearm itself again.
Ah. We've seen that every moment for the last half an hour.
Optimator 2 is dead, sir.
His corpse is unimportant.
They're lovely to their people. He's not dead. We've gone back. Right.
This is the main computer.
Save there. Okay. Right. I'm guessing this will go down badly, so I'm just going to try it.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, didn't mean to click through that.
There.
So, you have an encryption rod after all. Good. It has saved your lives.
That's a little bit weird.
Oh, let me introduce myself properly. I am Admiral Grodnak, Master of the 9 Challenges, bearer of the 15...
Yeah, we've heard this before.
Computer, search subject.
Do we get the video again, though?
Transfer and erase chart 45 NXD.
So they got the charts. I'm just going to read the FAQ. I was looking where they didn't do that.
Now, play the Unity device file for our guests.
From the time the first Chodak grub made his fateful journey to the beauty and freedom of a new shell, to the first Chodak in space, to the building of our great empire, no achievement compares to the creation of the Unity device, the culmination of 650 years of research, development, and construction. The Unity device opens up the path to a bright and happy future for all Chodaks.
It's really quite simple. We de-randomize a quanta of subspace. The resulting predictability is then cascaded to a usable volume with a positive feedback loop. At that point, the hyperwarp accelerator speeds this quanta all the way to warp 17. At that point, of course, the quanta is exactly as large as the universe. It then takes only a minute change in subspace to affect a large and predictable change in real space.
The Unity device is already being used to make the universe a better place for Chodaks. It has pacified regions of the Empire facing civil unrest. It has prompted many other races out of ignorance and into full second-class membership in the Empire. The Unity device, newest wonder of the universe, paving the way to a better and brighter future.
such power, and it was thrown away. Ages ago, a group of rebellious scientists sent it into the future, claiming it should only be used for celestial, with the goodbye.
I don't think this is going to change anything if that thing's still there.
That's odd. This panel appears to be... The Chodak erased the file we need. Now we might not be able to find...
Yeah, okay. This is what we just watched, wasn't it? Sorry. Do. Escape works from it.
The Chodak...
The Chodak took the isolation...
So it still gives you the same dialogue. Last time. Done. Final message.
My fellow Chodak, we shall not every 400...
Okay. I don't think, as much as the FAQ says,
That won't help now.
different things.
Why the delay?
Sir, this... But... Yes.
Right. So, data, use your med kit on this guy.
This Chodak...
Use your tricorder on this guy.
His injuries are...
Talk to this guy.
I might be able to...
What happened?
Your mass...
How long?
A few...
Then they should be clear. Do you have a security rod?
Okay. So I got to keep all my stuff this time though. That's cool.
I see no way... It is a control... 3 lambda... It is a control...
So I just found online.
I do not believe that.
This is not a puzzle beyond you just turn everything off.
It is a control... It is a control... It is a control...
Insert while loop into hole. Yeah, no, I mean it's... We can do this a lot quicker though the second time because we kind of know what we're doing. The only thing is I have no idea if that drone's still there. I don't know what to do. I mean, I have previous said games. It might be a case of that it's just where it stopped when I turned the power off. But then why would it save it there? That's a really odd bug, to be honest.
I do not believe...
Right, so we're here. So data, use this. And I can check what this needs to be because I keep getting it wrong. Middle button left, right button top. That's really helpful. Middle left, right top. Should work. Okay, no one died. No malfunctions. I mean, it does feel like the whole trick there is you just try everything till one of them works. Which really, for a... not satisfying for a transporter, that's a good way to get everyone killed. And then it makes me worry. Where's data? Where's data? Okay, where's data? So what I said about you getting the charts doesn't seem you do get the charts actually.
It didn't.
It just says go to passage in every walkthrough at this point. Well, at least he's actually walking up to the passage. Yes. Where's my phaser?
I don't think that's a good.
I think it's a really good idea.
I don't think that's a.
Okay, not
I
you.
don't think that's a.
Ah! Finally. I don't. Wonder if I just didn't find the spot last time. But he wouldn't go behind it, would he, last time? So, okay. You can go watch back and tell me I'm an idiot. Yeah. So the only thing, actually, I messed up, because they say phaser the security system, but we got that right, was the stuff that can kill you, wasn't there? Was how do we get...
Wait just a minute.
What is it?
The Wrinkle is one of the ships on the schedule. Wasn't it also mentioned in the Chodak log we were given on Frigis?
You are correct. It appears likely that one of the Wrinkle's destinations on this schedule is the Unity device.
The files in the Hall of Records said that the Unity device was in the Dar Nogel sector. That's listed here too.
How? I did not follow that. Did you follow that?
A time regression analysis using the Chodak chart from Horse 3 might reveal the current positions of the star systems on this schedule.
Beam us up.
Oh, but was there destruction everywhere apart from this one room? That might explain why. I mean, my spelling
Data, I want
skills
you to run a full analysis on the information we discovered on the planet.
are terrible. My spelling skills are terrible. Right.
The analysis is already underway, sir.
Sir, a ship was detected leaving the planet's surface. It matches the description of the alien ships that recently invaded Federation space.
So they were all Chodak. And that was a real pain to get very little weight, but we did it.
Then there's no doubt left. The ancient Chodak have returned in force to reclaim their Unity device.
Apparently so.
Can we intercept the Chodak ship?
They are already out of sensor range.
It is undoubtedly headed for the Unity device. Send its last known heading to Starfleet. Perhaps another vessel can intercept them.
Aye, sir.
What's the status of that Romulan vessel? It will enter the system in approximately 9 minutes. We've got to get out of here, sir.
Let's go.
You're right, number one. Engage.
Does it all for me. Squeaky water bottle. I apologize.
Data, how is your analysis of the Unity device information coming along?
We still do not have sufficient information to find the device. What information are we missing? Using the Chodak star chart we discovered on Horse 3, I was able to locate all the stars listed on the Spaceliner schedule. However, neither the Unity device nor the Dar Nogel sector are listed in the chart.
Can you use the transit times listed in the schedule to triangulate the location of the device from the stars whose positions we do know?
That's really smart.
We do not have any way to translate the Chodak time system. But we can at least limit the area of search.
We solved the Chodak time system on a previous...
Without a better translation of Chodak time units, we can only limit the area of search to a radius of 3 sectors.
That could be anywhere in the Zatanis Nebula. It would take months to search that volume of space.
But we had that time beacon thing we found on that previous planet.
Entering Federation space.
Does that mean I failed to pick something up? We found it.
Warning. Entering the neutral zone.
Where are we heading? I thought we were heading away from the neutral zone.
Entering Federation space.
Obviously just cut a corner.
Mr. Data, give me a scan of this sector.
Scanning. Sensors report no unusual activity, sir. All spatial parameters appear to be normal. What are your orders, Captain?
Let's go to Horse
Set
3.
course for Horse 3.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
I think that was where we found the time thing, so that probably makes sense. See what we can find on Horse 3, but I remember somewhere we found a big sort of gun-like thing, which wasn't gun-like, it was a telescope, and it had... We found something about time units were based on how many minutes past lunch or something. I don't know. Seemed entirely uninteresting. So I guess I must have been on Horse 3, because I think that's where we beamed down to like a rocky outcrop, and there was only one way in. And it's where we've been told not to go into Vir, and we just went, yeah, let's do it. Don't know why we're going at warp pot. Wall's in danger. We're going to go slowly. 11 light years. 9 light years. I think we can do this. It's not going to be too bad. So maybe I can find what I vaguely remember about this time system. Maybe the telescope will just be the answer. It's all good. Oh, and here we are.
Helm, stay.
Transporter. I assume we want to go down. If I ask them, all they always tell me is
coordinates selected.
let's talk to the Federation for new orders, and we never have any. Yeah, this is where we were. I can't get up. That's why I can never find it. The foot turns into an arrow. Yeah, this is the old dig site. And there was a telescope thing, which I'm sure had. Night Rishi. Yeah, we'll probably be about another 20 minutes, but then we'll go to.
This is a highly advanced subspace phase spectrometer.
Measures subspace fluctuations. I don't want to do that. Can you use something better, Data?
Is set to measure.
Can you use it though?
I do not believe that.
If I were to speculate, I would say that this particular site was used for making...
That would explain why this outpost is so far from the main body of the Chodak Empire.
Let's record as much as we can. Our computer can analyze the data.
There's a lot of scientific equipment in this part of the site.
This must be the heart of the station. We must be especially careful to examine everything we find in detail.
Well, it's used to just come here.
I do not believe.
Oh, we have a different rod now, don't we? Oh no, we don't, because apparently we've lost all our rods.
I do not believe.
That's not so interesting. Maybe I shouldn't come here at all.
I do not believe.
I guess it's because we finished that mission. We're now on another mission. Maybe I shouldn't have come back here at all, but I kind of.
I do not believe.
It didn't.
It's a subspace.
Set up to measure the time between certain subspace pulses.
We're looking for a subspace device, but you know, everything's a subspace device in Star Trek. Maybe I just jumped the gun. It just says, should we go here?
There's a lot of scientific equipment.
This must be the heart of the station.
Well, what haven't we analysed in detail?
The bottom's almost 3.5 kilometers down.
This chasm...
Readings indicate that this chasm... This instrument...
Maybe she does something?
I'm not sure what to make...
Hmm. So...
There's a lot of science...
Yeah, I guess... But we have...
I'm not sure what...
This looks like a device.
We've looked at everything on this.
The device is like a sub...
I like how he's off. He gets very quiet over there. That's kind of cool. So... Let's go back to ship and hail Starfleets. Maybe they'll turn up with a mission. Sometimes I think it just tells us what to do.
Admiral Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
I'd like to confirm our current orders.
Wait.
Of course. Your orders are to locate the Unity device and if you can't recover the device yourself, you are...
Okay. Let's not hurt ourselves by looking at the
Picard out.
Sensors are picking up a...
Get us out of...
Aye, aye, sir.
I don't want to do space combat because we're rubbish at it.
A Romulan warbird is on sensors. Locking weapons. Being hailed. Torpedo locked.
Do you need a moment, Captain? You know as well as I that our ships are evenly matched. A fight is in nobody's best interest.
I am very much interested.
I didn't want to do this.
The enemy has engaged in self-destruct sequence.
Yeah, that looks bad. Yeah, I think that happened last time as well. Those combat sequences aren't always good. Right. That's annoying. We used to fight fine. But I did save. Oh, I found nothing about planet, so I'm happy to just reload. Yeah, so I... Fun times. Comms, Starfleet.
If we could measure that Chodak pulsar ourselves, we might be able to translate Chodak time.
So I found this.
That would allow us to triangulate the location of the Unity device from the information we already possess. A measurement of the Gambara pulsar should yield sufficient information to translate Chodak time units.
And then we could use the information from the Chodak schedule to triangulate the location of the Unity device.
Precisely.
Laying a course for the Gambara pulsar.
Just had to chat to my crew who used to always say,
Engage.
let's all say something useless and rubbish. Every other time I've tried talking to him, he said, oh, talk to Starfleet. This time, nah, do something else. Which one's engineering?
Raising shields.
Why are we raising shields? So navigation. All I wanted to do was go...
Warp engines unable to sustain current speed. Reducing speed to maximum warp.
Didn't want to wait much longer. View screen on. Please tell me. Oh no, we're doing warp 5.
Engage.
Warning. Entering the neutral zone.
At least we'll get there quicker now. Warp 9.5.
Entering Federation space.
Warning. Entering nebula.
So yeah, I have the right idea. We needed to go and measure the thing, but we needed to
Black hole.
Damage to the sensor array.
needed to chat to some people.
Captain, we have cleared the nebula.
On screen.
I do not believe that will be possible. Why not? There is no pulsar at these coordinates. The only stellar object in the vicinity is a black hole.
Ah!
Did we misinterpret the Chodak star chart?
Nah, it became a black hole. It's a long time ago.
Our calculations were correct.
The pulsar must have collapsed into a black hole sometime after the Chodak race disappeared.
Gotta do some hardcore maths now.
That appears to be the case. However, according to sensors, the collapse occurred quite recently, approximately 30 years ago.
I reckon you could backward that. It seems lost Ed. We need a physicist.
We need that pulsar to locate the Unity device.
It looks like we're 30 years too late.
Pulsar's change speed anyway over time, I'm sure.
Mr. Data, do you have...
Perhaps. Near certain singularities, the time-space continuum folds back upon itself. If we maneuver the Enterprise in close enough, we would be able to observe these folds directly, and possibly obtain a view of the pulsar before its collapse.
Also, if it's 30 years ago, yeah, they could just go 30 light years away. Chris, exactly what I was thinking. 30 light years is nothing. And they could just read it from there. You know, that's... But yes, let's do this way, because this is cool.
Nice in theory, but there's a limit to how close we can go to that black hole without
Chris,
serious danger to the ship.
In there just before I got there.
We could execute a tight parabolic trajectory around the singularity. The slingshot effect would accelerate us away safely.
But the tidal force will destroy you, but let's ignore the fact that the gravity on one side will be massively different from the other. It's fine, you've got structural integrity fields and Heisenberg compensators.
Will the ship's structure be able to withstand the strain?
Scriptwriter's ahead of me there.
I believe so. However, there are too many variables to accurately compute a probability for success.
It's literally the easiest thing to calculate. It is a point source of gravity. It's like the mathematician's entire concept of how gravity works is to use a... It's like the spherical cat in space joke, but the other way around. It is... Well, no, it isn't. It isn't spinning. But, you know, physicists have worked this out. Spinning singularities don't make sense, so it's kind of... Like, people have all worked... This is all done. It's all worked out. Maybe. There's good theories on this. Like, they could solve it. Data could. I mean, also, I still think the fact it's a point mass is probably makes it more easy than anything. Oh, we saved recently.
Make it so.
I mean, what else are we going to do? Sit here and chat for a while? Why are they using warp drive to do it?
Admiral's log, stardate 47199.3. We have lost contact with the Enterprise. She's several days overdue, and I fear the worst. I'm dispatching the USS Hood to investigate.
So I really need a physicist at this point, but black holes definitely have stuff spinning because they go in the accretion disk and all that. I need to talk to...
And then we...
So the only person who's got a brain cell is Troy. Whether black holes themselves spin, I think spinning singularities are just do weird gravitational stuff. Not quite sure. I think it's more important for relativity. Not something I worry about every day. Where's astronavigation? Let's get the speed up.
Warp engines unable to
I mean, I'm sure.
Speed to maximum warp.
I'm sure I read the other day that black holes are quite likely not a singularity.
Entering the neutral
But
zone.
they're very, very small. A lot of it's not too
Entering
bad.
Federation space.
Warning. Entering nebula.
I mean, I think tidal forces are weird enough. That's confuses people.
Black hole.
Damage to the sensor array.
Black holes have Tinder accounts? Maybe.
We have cleared the nebula. There is.
Did we miss
that?
We need.
Okay, so Data had so we should talk to Troy because Data's ideas are rubbish every time.
Mr. Data, perhaps.
Go.
I believe.
I'm not. Any
We may be 30 years too late, but in a way we do have our own time machine. If we
Genius!
30 light years away from here, we'd be able to observe light from the pulsar before it collapsed.
Why did Data not suggest that? Data, all his... We all got that.
We would need an unobstructed line of sight to view the pulsar from that distance.
Yeah, Wolf, space. Give a clue. Full of space. It's empty. It doesn't...
The best position for such an observation would lie deep within Romulan territory.
I mean, I don't want to talk to you, Data, because that's clearly a stupid suggestion.
We may be 30...
Okay.
The best...
Okay, Data...
Mr. Data, do you have any?
Perhaps. That's nice. We could I believe so.
I'm not. Any suggestion?
We may be...
We would...
The best...
Any ideas?
If we captured a Romulan vessel, we might be able to extract more...
It could take a long time to find another Romulan...
What do you think, now?
Maybe we don't need the pulsar at all. I estimate it would take approximately... I said it was a long...
Right, how do I listen to this genius's...
Any...
We may be
We would need an
The best...
Or maybe, are we not allowed to do it? We're allowed to blow ourselves up.
The room is empty.
Well, why don't we go in there and talk? That's a good one. I want to do her plan. Why can't I do her plan? I'll go to the... I mean, I'd have to know which way. I don't think the game would just let me just go and set a random course. Okay, on that roll. Select. She will suggest taking the Enterprise 30 light years.
Sensors are picking up a vessel.
Well, let's go and tap them.
Helm.
I might have to reload.
A Chodak ship is on sensors.
Okay, you...
Clocking weapons. Torpedo away. Torpedo locked.
Oh, so the guide gives me a place 30 light years away. It's crashed again, hasn't it? Why do I do it? I didn't used to do that. Oh, got save. Nah, light years. I mean, Cirrus isn't is about 5 light years in a way. I think I have to play some of the settings of DOSBox. Or maybe it's just got unstable. It seems a bit odd that it's unstable late in the game, but the fights don't seem to work anymore. Load 13. So what do? We talked to Troy. She had good suggestions.
If we could...
That would allow us to try... A measurement of...
And then we...
Precisely.
Engage.
Okay, we'll set that warp map. So in the guide, it gives us a place to go. Oh, let's speed this up. We were in the neutral zone when we started.
Warp engines unable to sustain current speed. Reducing speed to maximum warp.
But I agree. It's we're just in the neutral zone. Why is this a problem?
Warning. Entering the neutral zone.
See.
Entering Federation space.
Warning. Entering nebula.
I was surprised they made us work out though, because usually they just tell us where to go. I mean, if I wasn't live streaming this, I would have just probably randomly tried.
Damage to the sensor array.
I love that we go through the black hole.
Captain, we have cleared the nebula. We are approaching the coordinates of the Gambara pulsar.
Did we?
Right, okay. Let's... Bridge. Talk to the only person who speaks sense. Okay. I think I might have just clicked on something random. Bridge. I'm going to save at this point, but I'm a little bit worried we're going to get into a fight that just messes everything up. So let's just save there. Let's enter, because we love like using other keys. And then let's go to astronavigation. And what it says... Right, go to 03. Zero 0812. What? Oh, it's the same sector, I think.
Get us out of... Aye, aye.
Go to red alert. A Chodak ship is on sensors. Locking weapons. Torpedo away.
How do I run?
Torpedo locked.
I'll just leave.
There is no response to our hail. Fire. The shields are holding.
That's a definite crash again. It's annoying. Why can't we just run away? Right, well. Let's try. Well, it's probably because I tried to fix it last time it kept crashing. Which is never a good thing. Right. DOSBox options. Cycles. Turn off because I slowed it up last time because it kept we got into a fight with Romulan that kept blowing us up, but then I just ran away at the end. But what it said, what it's trying to tell you, I think, is you meant to just go to cartography and then set stellar heading to 030812, which is basically just head towards the neutral zone, I suspect.
Captain's log. Stardate 847.
So we'll do that. If it doesn't work, we will give up very soon because it's bedtime. It's my bedtime. 3, 8, 12. So it kind of makes sense that you just pointed towards neutral zone and hope, but...
Warning, black hole.
The life support systems have been damaged.
That sounds bad. Right. I may have... Fingers crossed we don't encounter any combat that then messes up the game. Does that mean we got there? Oh, you bet I know I didn't do. Didn't talk to Diana Troy, did I?
And it's... Engage.
Just rushing so we don't crash. Who needs it? It always surprised me how a ship the size of the Enterprise, they run out of air quickly. Oh, that's better. We're going to get there now. It's going to fail. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, that's
Mr. Data,
I suggest we...
Admiral Williams here.
I'd like to...
Of course, your orders are to... If you can't recover the device yourself, you are ordered to disable or destroy it. Under no circumstances should you allow the Romulans or Chodak to control it.
Oh, I think I spun the wrong coordinates. Amusingly, I think I may have just put the coordinates in of where the Chodak thing actually we need to go to is, which is kind of hilarious that we didn't find it right. Oh no, 06. Sector map, the middle one.
Sensors are picking up a...
Evasive...
I can...
No ship is deep.
Well, I got the wrong coordinates, but I'm weird.
Torpedo locked. Direct hit. Direct hit. Enemy ship is firing. Direct hit. Fire.
But it's like we haven't crashed as quickly this time. That's
The enemy has engaged its self-destruct sequence.
That's good. I don't get this though, because I think we've had this before. They don't actually destruct when they do that.
The Chodak probe has been destroyed.
Right. Sector map.
The Chodak ship has been destroyed.
Can we leave this in mode now?
Alert cancelled. Condition green.
Looking good. Right, okay, so we fixed that. So, again, more success. Right, so, laying the course for Nebula, then it's 06, 05. 06. Yeah, this is where it says, because it actually gives the right name. Right, engage.
Matter antimatter reactor down.
You telling me we lost that?
Matter antimatter reactor down. Primary core access enabled. Systems online.
Don't want this. Repair. It's repairing. That's kind of, annoying. So we lost our reactor. How quickly is it going to repair? 1.5 minutes. We can wait that long, can't we? We can wait. We can wait. I love the idea. It's so easy to fix stuff. And we can get through a fight without it crashing, so it's all looking good. Ish. Ish. Reactor, reactor, reactor. Right, repair, how's it say now? Oh, 1.1. Decimal time. So yeah, sorry about that. It gives me a list of all the coordinates, and there's a lot in a row. Oh 06, 05, 06. Oh, that's really weird. It tells you to do two. I can see why I'm so confused. It says go to this location, and that doesn't want to go to this location. Ah, so it wants you to the sector, then go to the... Ooh, that's really precise. I know what it's doing now, but yeah. So, go there.
Warp engines unable to sustain current speed. Reducing speed to maximum warp.
Engage.
So what it's telling us to do is we go to the sector, and then we need to pick the right square in the sector. That seems really hard.
Warning, Quasoroid.
Was it counting down in seconds?
Get us out of...
Aye, aye, sir.
Doesn't seem to work most of the time.
A Romulan warbird is on sensors. Locking weapons.
Yeah, the great mechanics. So yeah, we'll do this.
The ship is decloaking.
I don't think it's decloaking. I think it has many other problems.
Targeting Romulan warbird.
That does not work so well after all these years.
Are holding.
The ship is decloaking.
Oh, there's lots of them. How are we going to survive this? I would run. Tactics. Warp away. Engage.
No damage.
Fire.
I mean, I think that was probably for the best. I don't think.
Laser fire missed. Torpedo locked. Torpedo away.
Who are we shooting at?
Engage tactical maneuver.
Oh, I see. They're just a long way away from us.
Engines firing.
Well,
Torpedo away.
again, like you, Chris, don't know who thought this was.
The enemy ship has sustained major damage.
We're on easy.
The shields are holding.
There might be an easy and easier mode.
Admiral's logs.
Yeah. Difficulty isn't easier? No. So it does say in this guide that you will get heavy resistance. I may just stop here because this doesn't feel like it's going to get very far very quickly. Give it another 5 minutes. So 656 on here. Ah, see that tells you how many light years you've gone. And then 3. $38 light years. So I don't. 38 light years into the neutral zone. That makes sense. Ooh, I got messed up, didn't I? 656. Right. That kind of works.
Engage.
Maybe we're doing it in 2 steps. Maybe it isn't particularly accurate which one you have to go for. Seems quite... I mean, I understand how they got that. Doesn't feel like a puzzle.
Black hole.
The tractor array has been damaged.
Warning. Entering Romulan space.
Kind of stupid we fly straight through that black hole that we just stood next to. Kind of feel we should probably make better choices with our directions. I mean, isn't Wesley Crusher there meant to do that? Get Wesley on you.
Sensors are picking up a vessel.
So I want to just get us out.
Get us out.
Aye, aye, sir.
But that doesn't seem to ever work.
Yellow
We
alert.
are being hailed.
Surely you didn't think you could get away with this
I mean, lines never work.
You know as well as I that
I am very much...
Yeah, they always say that. It's annoying. Escape maneuvers. What's under escape?
We are being hailed.
Surely you didn't think you could get...
surely you...
Don't insult my...
Yeah, that didn't work. I just want to go. I just want to get on with it. Yeah. Don't see it's going well. Maybe just another way of looking at this, because I think this 3D system is the problem.
Damage to electroplasticity is what a brave...
It's a good day.
Huh. I'm going to stop there. I reckon I need to go to Starbase and fix the chip or something. That's very unsatisfying.
Admiral's log, stardate 471.
Still going. Difficulties on Lieutenant. That probably doesn't help either. Yeah, rearm, go to Starbases, but it's tedious to watch, so I'll do that in my own time. But thanks for joining me. At least I kind of know where we're going, and I'll see if I can get it all sorted. And I'll see you probably in a couple of weeks. Bye!